I am stuck, unable to move an inch. I don't remember when this started. I don't recall how long I've been here. It seems like ages, possibly a year, maybe even hundreds. It has been an agonizing existence. I do vaguely remember being surprised by a sudden bout of wind and rain. That would explain why I am held in place, constantly aching, with no way of stretching. In the beginning, I tried so hard to make my way back home. My journey was slow, but I continued at a steady pace. Over time, the resistance became more compelling than my strength. It started in my feet and quickly moved up to my hips. Eventually, every joint in my body screamed at the slightest motion. The excruciating pain increased to the point that I wished for death, knowing it would never come. Soon, even the notion of progressing forward became too uncomfortable for me to bear. I am outside. Nature has changed around me. Plants have sprouted and now stand tall, enveloping me into a casket of foliage. I have endured the changes brought on with each season. The quieting crimson fall, the dreadfully cold and somber winter, the lively and invigorating spring, as well as the sweltering summer. I had hoped a family of critters would come and make a home out of my hollow body. That would have been nice, watching a family of birds come and go, seeing the young grow and explore. I have all but lost hope to be freed, until one day, I noticed a commotion. At first I was annoyed. The sound interrupted my meditative thoughts. As it became louder, I quickly realized it was people coming closer to me. It had been so long since I heard anyone nearby. I had almost forgotten the sound of another person's voice. They were skipping and jumping, singing a very joyful tune. From what I could hear, they were on their way to see someone. The two voices talked excitedly about how wonderful he was. I was jealous of their seemingly carefree attitude. Suddenly, I realized this might be my one and only chance for rescue, to be freed from my immobile prison. In a panic, I desperately tried to make any sound in order to catch their attention. Although my mouth was clamped shut, I knew my vocal cords still had some movement, as I have occasionally tried to call out for help. I let out a muffled cry. It wasn't very loud, but I continued to give it my all. A little louder still. Their singing soon quieted. I made whatever sound I could, hoping they were listening. Relief washed over me when I heard a girl ask, "What's that sound?" They hushed their talking. I was quickly losing my voice. The harder I tried to make a sound, the more raspy and cracked it was. I heard them come close to the edge of the road. Silence fell between them. If only they would take a few steps into the forest. I began cursing the greenery hiding me from their view. Out of sheer desperation, I gave it one last shot. Using all of my energy, I tried to call out once more, but the sound caught in my throat. The people eventually turned and continued their journey, muttering something about strange animal noises. I kept trying to force myself to make a sound. Each time I felt my throat getting tighter. With nothing left, I stood in silence. After I could no longer hear the footsteps or excited chatter, a single tear ran down my face, likely creating another streak of rust. I'm sure if I had a heart, it would have broken.